Supreme Lord, eternal truth, let us obey thee alone and live according to truth. Paramo cha Prabhu Satyam, Nityatvamev Kevalam, Anuvartamahai Satyam, Anujivam Kevalam, Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Good evening, Namaste, welcome all of you, Bande Matram. So, the topic of the discussion for this evening is on Divine Mother Part 2. So entirely it is a big topic. Almost who have a good entry into Sri Aurobindo's adoration of the Divine Mother, they will be in a position to understand better, because almost so far my knowledge is concerned, people who are involved in this line, who are included in this line, and those who are performing these study circles and all with this mother's organizational work, they must be familiar with this topic and this chapter, Adoration of the Divine Mother. From this Adoration of the Divine Mother, simply we are discussing few lines on Divine Mother. So before going to the topic, discussing the topic on Divine Mother Part 2, it is, so we'll have a little discussion on really who the mother is. Sri Aurobindo quotes here, for one was there supreme behind the God. For one was there supreme behind the God. The God, behind, supreme behind the God, for one, this is a mother might brooded upon the world. So good example and good explanation here, good description here. For one was there supreme behind the God, a mother might brooded upon the world. A consciousness revealed its marvelous front, transcending all that is, denying none. So this is the glorious definition and glorious description here on the Divine Mother, but we are going to take it now. Then what is the change? He felt a rapturous and unstumbling force, imperishable above our fallen heads. He felt a rapturous and unstumbling force. Just imagine before, while he is touching that surface, how the change comes here. Sri Aurobindo speaks over here now. Beautifully Sri Aurobindo has quoted. A nature throbbing with a heart divine was felt in the unconscious universe. It made the breath a happy mystery. Just imagine. A love that bore the cross of pain with joy, eudaemonized the sorrow of the world, made happy the weight of long unending time. Just imagine its presence, how the glorious presence is there, what is the atmosphere there, what is the environment there. A nature throbbing with a heart divine was felt in the unconscious universe. It made the breath a happy mystery, a love that bore the cross of pain with joy, a love that changed, that made the cross of pain with joy. Eudaemonized the sorrow of the world, made happy the weight of the long unending time. Then what happened? The secret caught up the God's felicity, the which was a secret, it was caught up, it was revealed, because she is there. Affirming in life a hidden ecstasy, it held the spirit to its miraculous course. Initially, it was written pain with joy. Then afterwards, we could be able to see hidden ecstasy. Then delight, things are been moving faster, and this description also giving a beautiful imagination before us. Actually, we are going to discuss who she is, whom the supreme behind the God. The mother of all Godheads and all strengths. Just imagine who she is. The mother of all Godheads and all strengths, who mediatrix binds earth to the supreme. The enigma seized that rules our nature's night. That our nature's night is ruled by an enigma that seized. The covering nescience was unmasked and shell. Nescience had no place there. The covering has gone, slain, unmasked. Its mind of error was stripped up from things. It was stripped up, taken away, slain. And dual moods of it perverting will gone. There was no requirement at all. It was gone. Then the wisdom was near, disguised by its own works, of which the darkened universe is the road. only a robe. This universe, this obscurity are only a robe, nothing more. No more existence seemed an aimless fall after this arrival. After she is, her presence is getting revealed. We are seeing her definition, her presence, and her original form and voice. So what happens? The hidden word was found, the long sought clue. Extinction was no more the soul release. No more existence seemed an aimless fall. Revealed was the meaning of our spirit's birth. So after seeing her, after this revelation, so things were the meaning, the secret meaning of our birth was revealed. It was known why this spirit's birth, spirit has taken birth. A heart was felt in the spaces wide and bare. In the spaces wide and bare, the heart was felt. Then what happened? The beautiful definition that everybody almost you are familiar with. A burning love from white spiritual founts annulled the sorrow of the ignorant depths. Depths are ignorant, and annulled the sorrow of the ignorant depths were annulled by them. From how? A burning love from white spiritual founts. White spiritual founts, from that a burning love annulled the sorrow of the ignorant depths. Then what happened? Suffering was lost in her immortal smile. Her smile, that is immortal. And with that smile, suffering was lost forever. A life that grew beyond, that from beyond grew conqueror, hearer of death. Death still unconquered. We have seen, I am death, that I am the nude in who sees. I am the inconscient. I am the gods are my imaginations. I have no eye and no ear to commune. Because, O aspirant to divinity, thou hast thou hast called me to wrestle with thy soul. So I have assumed a face, a form, a name. So like this, it is there, it has been, but his ego, his egoistic words are there had. Sri Aurobindo speaks of here. A life that from beyond grew conqueror here of death. So death is conquered here. To err no more was natural to mind. Mind could not err because it has been transformed. It has been fallen. It has been transformed. Wrong could not come where all was light and love. Only light and love. There was no wrong. The formless and the formed were joined in her. Brilliant, excellent. The formless and the formed were joined in her, both formless and the form, they had been joined by her. Immensity was exceeded by a look. We will feel it is immense, it is vast, it is spacious. But immensity was exceeded by a look of the Divine Mother when she is appearing. A face revealed the crowded infinity. Revealed, it is what's concealed now itself. It is revealed the crowded infinity, and crowded infinity, it was revealed by a face. Incarnating inexpressibly in her limbs the boundless joy the blind world forces seek. Then what happened about her body and all? Her body of beauty mooned the seas of bliss. Just imagine how gracious. Her body of beauty mooned the seas of bliss. Seas of bliss, seas of bliss, and therefore before it is mooned, used as a verb, mooned the seas of bliss. At the head she stands of birth and toil and fate. In their slow round the cycles turn to her call. Alone her hands can change time's dragon base. Now we have named the time's dragon base, the dragon. Its paws have been pushed into the ground. Solidly it is capturing the ground. But alone her hands can change time's dragon base because it is the solid base. It still till date it was not to be removed. But her glance, at her head she stands of birth and toil and fate. In their slow round the cycles turn to her call. All the cycles turn to her call. Alone her hands can change time's dragon base. The base, dragon base, which is actually strictly holding, rigidly it is handling the ground, but it has to be changed by the touch of her hands. Alone her hands can change. Hers is the mystery the night conceals. The entire mystery is hers only. But what happens? The night conceals it. It has to be revealed. The spirit's alchemist energy is hers. Alchemy. It has to be changed. Suppose something with the touch, if we are touching the thing, it is changed into gold. So this is the alchemy, the permanent change into gold. See, spirit's alchemist energy is hers. That alchemist energy of the spirit is hers. She is the golden beast, the wonderful fire. She is the golden bridge. Gold is precious. Gold is clear. Gold is pure. Purity is there. And the bridge, bridging the gulf between the highest heights of the supramental spirit and the lowest abysses of matter. Bridging the bridge, the gulf between truth and falsehood. Here, superconscient and inconscient. Here, the good and bad. Here, actually, death and immortality. That bridge inside the river, one side actually darkness is there, agony is there, tear is there, abuse is there, falsehood is there, inconscient is there, death is there. On another side, just opposites are there. There is immortality, there is light, there is pleasure, there is truth, there is light, everything is there. So these gulfs, just opposite twines, these gulfs are there. She is the golden bridge that is bridging the gulf between the highest heights of the supramental spirit and the lowest abysses of matter. The wonderful fire, fire has got some work to do. It actually just shows the path. It burns the obscurities. It actually takes away the obscurity, the darkness. It shows the path. It has the power of burning the ugly things, those that are not necessary, it burns. So like this is the wonderful fire. The luminous heart of the unknown is sea. Since God, we have taken gods are invisible, unknowable, unknown, unseen like this. But how it is, because we have not seen, we have not imagined. These Puranas, Vedas, Gita, everything has been unseen, unknown like this. But actually he is not like this after the arrival, after the manifestation of the mother. Because heart of the luminous heart of the unknown is sea. Unknown's luminous heart, as the heart is there inside the body. If the heart can be recognized, the entire body is there with him, and the body carries the heart. Heart is well inside. So the luminous heart of the unknown is sea. Unknown is there. He is the luminous heart. It can be visible. Luminosity is there. So if we can be able to see her, if she is the luminous heart, then where is unknown? How shall be unseen? Unknown will be there, God. Because these people, this heart is carried only by the body, and mother is the luminous heart. So unknown unseen is no more unknown unseen with her manifestation. A power of silence in the depths of God sees the force, the inevitable word, capital F force, the inevitable word, the word that is required for the progress, for the transformation, for the perfection, for the supramentalization. The magnet of our difficult ascent, we have to try, we have to climb up. So after getting now he is the magnet, we have to be a magnetic substance of our choice, so that, and we have to climb. When the difficulty arises, she will be the magnet to carry the magnetic substance like us, who has been changed. These magnetic substance, our changed state, when the difficulty is coming, then she will lift us. The light that leans from the unrealized vast, the light, unrealized vast that yet to be realized, that light leans. The joy that beckons from the impossible, the might of all that never had come down. Till now, this Aditi, the Supreme Mother, has never had come down. She is now here. All nature dumbly calls to her alone to heal with her feet the aching throb of life. So just not only human being, all the entire world, entire nature is calling and worshipping. Her clasp shall turn to ecstasy our pain, ourself shall be one self with all through her. Then here in the course, above the boundless host beatitudes, below the wonder of the embrace divine. Then here in the course again, beautiful his course. His spirit was caught in her intolerant flame. His spirit, the master spirit, was caught in her intolerant flame. Once seen, his heart acknowledged only her. This is the mother. This is the might of all. This is the God of all, this mother of all Godheads and all strength. The supreme behind all, the mother, the Aditi. This is the one seen. His heart acknowledged only her. Only a hunger of the internal bliss was left. All aims in her were lost. Entire aims were lost in her, then found in her. His base was gathered to one pointing spire. She is the mother, she is the Godhead, she is the Aditi, the mother of all Godheads and all strengths. Thank you.